up, everybody? It's your boy DL, aka The Church Guitarist, and I'm back here to kind of explain the funkiest chord you ever want to learn. All right? Recently, I've been gigging, I've been playing all over the place and posting little snippets of backstage and behind the scenes type of things. And people are reaching out to me going, hey man, you were playing this funky groove. Can you explain what that funky groove is? Cool, no problem. Do me a favor before we get started. If you haven't already, would you subscribe to this channel? You're helping me out a whole lot. And then click the bell notification. So just that whenever I post something, you get it automatically. And I know right now I'm posting a bit sporadic, but I'm on the road. Everybody's trying to get their last few gigs in just in case COVID shuts everything down. And for anybody suffering with COVID, man, I really am sorry. Make sure you get vaccinated. Do your best to stay as healthy as possible. All right. So let's get back to this chord. Say we are on D. Say we're in the key of D. That's the key of D, right? That's not too funky. If you turn that regular D chord into a D9, then you make that chord funky. Okay, literally, let me show you how to form that chord. You're going to use your middle finger on D, fret number 5, string number 5. You're going to use your one finger, your pointer, on fret 4, string 4, and then you're going to just allow your ring finger to bar strings 3, 2, and 1 in the 5th fret. And there's your D9 chord. Okay? My mentor, Derek Allen, they call him DOA Allen. He's an incredible guitarist and bass player and producer. He says to me, he says, DL, if it's too funky, don't move. There's nothing more funkier than, I call it a James Brown chord. He built eons of records and grooves off that one chord, right? When it's that funky, you could still be creative and stay within that chord structure, or at least that sound, okay? In the video, people kind of saw me jumping across the fretboard, and I'm going to show you I was only playing around with the one chord. You can turn that one chord into a D sus. It's a D9 sus with the 13 added. And all I did was, where I was chording or forming the shape on the D, I'm just going to bar 5 to 1 with my pointer and then jump up 2 frets or a whole step with my ring finger and catch the high E string on fret number 7. That is still a play on the 1, okay? We're still in D. You could also, where the D is on the high E string, you can make this same shape. Up, down, starting at the 4th string. It's like a D7 sus. It looks just like the D9, except for you're on the 4th string instead of being on the 5th string. So that would mean your middle finger's on, what is that, C. Your pointer is on fret 9. And then your ring finger is barring 2 and 1 in the 10th fret. Now, what we did with the song was I muted with my palm so that you kind of could hear, what we call it is pinning it to the floor. Everybody broke it down to where you could hear the lead talking or whatever. And it sounded like this. Okay, but my strumming is going to be steady. So I went like this. It's funky already, right? just right there, we could play for hours, I promise you. What I did also was I added that D9 sus, but that's when I wanted to be a little bit more fancy. So while it was pinned to the floor, right? Just that little move and that slide. That slide from fret 4 to fret 5. And then I went, and then, sorry. And that's all I did in that part. So I'm gonna stay with the 1. I'm not gonna move away from the 1. I could let the strings ring, but this is pinned to the floor right now. I could play it open. I could do that, but I would only do that if the band was playing really big. And it's hard to play a chord like that and your face not get ugly. Seriously. But I had it pinned to the floor. And I'm really focusing on strings 5, 4, and 3, right? And then every once in a while, I'll hit strings 2 or strings 3. So then, guy calls me out and he wants me to solo. And instead of doing something like that, I decided I'm gonna stay with the 1 and I'm just gonna chord. And that's all I did. And I'm gonna let my ring finger kind of be that nice little like sexy accent. Okay. There is power also in holding that chord and shuffling kind of through your rhythm. So instead of sometimes or striking it really hard, sometimes I'll hold it and I'll sustain them. Or you'll hear a lot of Marvin Gaye records that have that vibe. I'm not moving. This is only my strumming. Okay, or even down here. Here we go. I'm not hitting the strings too hard. It's just a feel. It's a vibe. Now you're getting into the idea of it's not just about the chords anymore. It's about how you want to express what you're playing. And then the slur or the slide. That's how you keep things funky without having to try to be a superstar and do a bunch of leads or solos or things like that. Okay, you can just keep it simple. I'm gonna show you one alternative. So we have that. We got the 9 or the D9 sus at the 13. We got the D7, or you could play it. It looks like a minor 7, but it's rooted on the 4th string, on the 5th string, sorry. It's rooted on the 5th string, and it sits directly under the D. So this is literally a F sharp diminished, right? But it works with the 1. Those chords match. And then you can also hold that or sustain that as well. I like this move right here. On all of those, you can do that. You could do that move. Okay, so by recap, or just for the sake of recap, make sure when it's funky, you don't have to turn on your distortion and solo through it. You can just and you can stay right there. You have any questions, you can always hit me, leave a comment. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you haven't already, hit the bell notification so you can always get word on whenever I'm posting new content. Again, it's your boy DL, aka the Church Guitarist. That's your funky chord or chord progression of the day. If it's too funky, stay right there. Don't move. I'll see you soon.